Razorbacks will kick it away first. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. So the Kentucky Wildcats will be in a hole thanks to that short return. And here's the man they'll try to feed the football to no matter what the coverage looks like, Jesse.
He's their best player on offense, and I like the way this coaching staff moves him around and tries to create good matchups to take advantage of, David.
And that makes it so hard to defend. When the receiver lines up in the same spot every time, I can bring extra coverage. Man, use this guy all over the field as a weapon of mass destruction.
To the air on first down. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw never gave his receiver a chance. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. The lone back's got it. In his sophomore season, he's really learned to find that running room. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Wide open downfield. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. They'll keep it on the ground. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. His drive was clicking along, but now it's 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Rodriguez. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. Guys, this rough start is hardly what they had in mind to start SEC play, and it's not going to get any easier.
Well, no doubt about it. There were big expectations surrounding this program inside SEC play this year, and things haven't necessarily gone their way. They've had to fight a ton of adversity, but, David, they believe they have the leadership in the locker room to turn it around, but it's got to start today.
Yeah, one at a time. Like, we got to start today. We got to find something. We got to find what we're really good at, what we can hang our hat on, so we can start to build some momentum throughout this.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field. We're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Arkansas Razorbacks offense will try to get something going with their first possession. As dynamic as this guy is on the outside, Jesse, you know he's going to be peeking that way from the free safety position.
Yeah, he's been watching the film. This dude in the middle, man, he can light people up. So you can't tiptoe. You got to be aggressive and run in there. But this is a pretty interesting matchup today.
And I love safeties that make receivers think. Make them know they're going to be there over the middle of the field, and you better think twice about catching him.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions. And then the pass rush, they win up front.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Grabbed over the middle. It's Russell. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Razorbacks will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Slips through the line. And the returner will be brought down. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Quick strike complete. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. They'll throw it on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Now they'll run it on the toss. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. That's caught. It's Rodriguez. They make the stop, but the sweet pulling catch is plenty to give them a first down. The Wildcats are on the move. Fast motion from the offense. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And the ball's on the ground. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
As a defender, you dream about those big hits. You work hard on it in practice, closing space, getting close, and just sticking that guy and causing the fumble.
Send that offense back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
The give to the back. Not much there. He gets 1 to the 11. The Razorbacks racing to the line in the hurry-up. On third down, he drops to throw. Caught, close to the marker, it's Russell. It's a fumble. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapping around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally, and you got to be in the right place at the right time.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's third and long from the 28. What a snag by the defense. Bringing it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball in his body. That throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Last time they had it, they put it on the deck. The football was not riveted to their rib cage, Jesse.
Need 5 points of pressure moving forward, no doubt. I'll tell you, they knew coming into this game that turnovers were going to be critical. They might give themselves a mulligan for that one, David, but that can't keep happening.
Yeah, but don't change who you are and what you are. Don't get gun-shy because of mistakes. I think that usually turns into more mistakes. So keep doing you, keep being aggressive.
Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. And you really can't be called the Hogs if you're not willing to grind it out in the dirt.
Yeah, and I love calling the offensive linemen the hog mollies. And Arkansas, in that beautiful state, you're going to find a bunch of big, strong individuals. And the identity of that team is usually built on those guys up front.
Power football with the run. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Feeling some heat. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
And the Razorbacks will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Got his man quickly. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
Kentucky will be forced to punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Moving away from pressure. Trying to make magic with his feet. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. The Razorbacks in the hurry up.
Throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the 1st period. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. We put 1 in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. And he missed it. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Kentucky 3, Arkansas 0.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And the Wildcats get enough to move the chains. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Movement here from the tight end. Off play action on first down. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down. On the move, it's Landry. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Getting some heat. And they got him for the sack.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the 3rd on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
Kentucky sends out the punting unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
And the Razorbacks line up to punt it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Fair catch called 40-yard line. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together.
3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. He's right on target. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll go to the ground. Nifty little dance step. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. Off play action. And he makes the grab, but the officials immediately signal that he's out of bounds. The Razorbacks will hustle to the line. Bully ball on 3rd and short. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. And here comes the punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Landry. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves him with second and short. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the right. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll try to get it through the air. Unloads to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
They go to the ground. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Well, that was a dart right there. He's going to give Arkansas a chance because in the old days in the SEC, you had to run the football if you were going to win championships. Today, you better be able to get it done through the air. When you think of all the great play callers in this league and all of the Heisman Trophy winners this league has seen at the QP position in recent years, you better be able to do it throwing the ball. This guy, I think, gives Arkansas a chance with his arm.
Trying to turn the corner on the right. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And the Razorbacks headed quickly to the line. He's looking to pass. Quickly complete. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. The Razorbacks decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They've hit a bit of a lull here, and they need to get things cranked up with this possession, Jesse.
Just haven't had a rhythm these last couple of possessions, but I'll tell you, the best way to get back into one is to run the football. Establish yourselves up front at the line of scrimmage and help keep these third downs manageable.
Yeah, and the best news is your defense at least forced a punt of their own. So now you can go answer with that good close. Let's just go keep putting more points on the board, and let's see less of the punter.
Leaves it with the back. At the 40, there he goes. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Not the most productive half of this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Landry.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Throws to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Kentucky will be forced to punt. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got his man. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Whatever the fastest tempo they have is, that's what they'll use. They'll throw it on first down. On target. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Back to the air one more time. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up first and goal.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Marshall is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Randy Moss had a hand in getting this kid to Huntington, so if he thinks the magic is there, who am I to disagree? It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Louisiana. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. On second down, he'll let it fly. It's caught downfield. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. He'll come out throwing on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Makes his connection. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Quickly to the tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. Tackled after picking up the first down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's going to pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Last play didn't go as planned. Now 2nd and 10 from the 26. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Snagged in the middle. It's rush. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Looking to throw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on second down. He caught it. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And that one sails through the back of the end zone. On 4th down, they'll try to get something out of this drive before the end of the half. He was on target with his first kick, and this one ought to be easy from 20 yards away. Never a doubt.
I know they're trailing going into the locker room here at halftime, but kicking that field goal gives them a little bit of a jolt, a little bit of a boost of momentum that they can carry with them into the second half, and there's a lot of football left to go here. I can't wait to see what happens.
That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10, and they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Fayetteville. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Razorback Stadium.
Here's the return from inside his 10. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
I think going into halftime trailing, this defense knew that they were going to have to start making plays here in the second half. And early in the third quarter here on this drive, they get a sack. That is really good news for this defense.
So let's see if they can make up for that loss on second down from the 18. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. And that pass is intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. For this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, then get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And they go back on top.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. He'll start this drive firing. Catch in the middle, it's Acho. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. And the Razorbacks are in the hurry-up. Comes out throwing on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Fires to the tight end. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. This proficiency in the passing game can take you back to yesteryear, one of the great quarterbacks in Arkansas history, Joe Ferguson.
Yeah, just slinging the pill, just being able to provide balance, being able to attack down the field, get people out of the box, and not be predictable. That's a really good job by this quarterback.
On the option. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. A shot toward the end zone. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
In punt formation to kick it away.
How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Jet sweep to the receiver. At the 20, he's got space. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a 1st down at the 23.
How about the ball carrier on that explosive play? Backed up inside his own 10-yard line, and he's running out in the...
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down.
Just beautiful. And that's a great feeling as a quarterback when you make that throw. It keeps your offense on the field, keeps the offense in rhythm. Obviously not as good as throwing a touchdown pass, but I'll tell you this, way better than having to trot off over to the bench and wait for your turn to get another shot.
That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. After the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Off the boot, looking for his man. Got it on the outside, it's Rodriguez. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Caller, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a 1st down. And
the pass hits, picked off. Got some room to run. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. 3rd down, and this crowd is tearing the lid off this place. From the gun, wants to pass. Using the quick game. And sure tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. It's good.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over. And while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Got his man down the middle. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Remember some of the years when the Hogs spent a lot of time in the Wildcat just running it? You don't have to do that with this guy at quarterback.
And it just makes you less predictable, right? You got a running back in there. You know you're not going to throw it very much, but when they do have the ability to push the ball down the field and get some guys out of the box, it makes this offense even more exciting.
To the ground with the back. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. And the Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry-up. He'll do it himself. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. The Razorbacks will bring the punt team onto the field. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dan.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
All right, this offense needs to come up with a solution for this defensive end because he is a problem. They have got to find a way to help out the offensive tackle to prevent this guy from getting to the quarterback.
Kentucky sends out the punting unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the returner will be brought down. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this all...
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Wildcats! How about that D coming up with a play like that? The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split them out at wide receiver next week after making that big play, but defense, great job making the interception, and you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Utah is putting on a show offensively. They've built up a comfortable lead against an opponent that's really been outmanned. They're up by 20 over Kansas State. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Looking for room. It's Russell. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5. And the Razorbacks want to crank the tempo. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. The Razorbacks will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Fair catch called for and made. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. Looking for that first down on 30, short from the 28. They'll try to run for it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Kentucky will be forced to punt. He'll bring it back. It's Brown. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. On first down, here comes this offense. They'll run it from the gun. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Off the play fake on first down. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Now the play fake. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they had made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Makes the grab. It's Russell. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Razorbacks send out the punt unit. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Catches it at the 15. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Using his legs, it's Landry. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. Here comes the offense on second down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Motion from the offense. Quick pass on the fly motion. He's out past the 35. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Kentucky going quickly. From the gun, the give, looking for room. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. The run to the right. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. The hand to the running back. Only able to pick up a yard before he stopped, and now it's 4th and 3. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3 and out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's looking to throw. They'll run the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. The Razorbacks will punt this one away. Let's see what he can do with it. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Rodriguez. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They've had to punt the last couple of times they've had it, David, now trying to put something together.
Well, Reese, you know how much I love punters and kickers. Like, you don't want to see them very often. Those are not guys that we want to see on the field. We want to do something else and be a little bit more productive offensively.
I think, David, on this drive, the quarterback's just got to settle down a little bit. These last few drives, looks like he's seeing ghosts. We've seen him force the football. He's missed a couple throws. He needs to just take a deep breath and play within himself.
And the Razorbacks want to move quickly.
This offense has their work cut out for him, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
The Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Now adjusting. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack. We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack. It's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Man, this poor quarterback, he's got no time. You got to protect your quarterback. You got to find different ways to do it. Sometimes it's not working with 4 wide receivers. Maybe you bring in a couple tight ends, go max protection, more guys blocking, less guys in routes, but you got to find something to have success.
And the Razorbacks will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. Takes it on the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Looking down the middle. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. After the misfire now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
We still got time. Great job by the defense doing the most important thing, getting the ball back to their offense. Now the offense has to answer the bell. Good job creating the turnover. Now the offense, your turn.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. After punting the last time they had it, they ought to be set up for a much better result with this drive.
This offense better be licking their chops. You're not going to start with better field possession than this all game did.
You ain't lying. Forget about the last possession and what we did. You're already in scoring position. Take care of that football. Make sure you get some points.
They'll run play action. He makes the connection. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. He's got it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He'll pitch it. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Razorbacks! Well, we wondered exactly where the momentum was, and it looks as if Uncle Mo might have switched sidelines and switched families.
And momentum is such a big thing. It's such a real part of college football, isn't it? You can just feel that right now. It just felt a few minutes ago like this game was over, and all of a sudden, this team, they're believing in themselves. They've got some wind. They've got some hope. Their defense now needs to get the football back and keep that momentum going.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. Come on, you should have ran a better route.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Makes the catch. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Kentucky will be forced to punt. He gets a block. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Quarterback on the keeper. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Razorbacks moving quickly to the line.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea. Because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. The give to the tailback. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Oh, he makes the catch. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. On 4th down, looking for the completion. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Finds just a bit of room. He'll pick up a couple to the 11. Getting late, pressure building, huge 3rd down coming up on the road for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. Pressure's on, it's blocked. Hey, they're going to get him for a safety. Tried to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they did.
So after that safety, they'll kick it away from their own 20. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got his man to the left. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. Wants to throw on first down. They've got the screen set up. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Got his man downfield. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. Setting up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the wideout. He makes a grab. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. From the gun. Touchdown, Arkansas! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space in the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the fourth quarter.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. Now that they have the lead, this kickoff unit has to stay in their lane, create some field position, and hand it over to the defense. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Got him downfield. The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. He wants to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Landry. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Timeout called by the offense. 24 seconds left on the clock. Pocket starts to collapse. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. Time is their enemy. It's running out on them. Down 4. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's a backbreaker. It's 4th down, though. Listen, you got to throw the football. You got to try to make a play. But the defense came up big in a big moment.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. It came down to the final quarter, clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.